Hey everyone, welcome back. I am the Electrical Code Coach. And today in this video, we're gonna show you how to take these LED lights so you can take your home from looking like this to looking like this. I wanna give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Lumary. They sent us these lights and we're gonna show you how to install them. Lumary has tons of lighting options for indoor and the outdoor space. We're gonna learn more about them later in the video. Let's go ahead and get to it. Now that we've got everything unboxed, the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna plug all of the lights in to make sure that they work. Just like with any Christmas lights, we wanna make sure before we get started, there's nothing missing, we don't need any repairs, and that everything is working correctly. When we plug them in, they start working immediately. Now later, we'll be able to control them by the remote, but you also can control them right here with this controller box and select different settings. So if you're out in the yard and you just want to adjust it on the fly, or if you want to, like we're gonna learn later in the video, you can actually use the app that they have to control the lights independently, make them do different shows. We're gonna have a lot of fun. What I'm really impressed with is how these are mounted. So each one of the lights will clip into this track. All you have to do outside is peel that sticky off and stick it to whatever surface that you're wanting to stick it to. And if you feel like you need extra security, there's a screw hole right there, and they give you mounting screws to mount it with. And that way you can slide the lights in and out at any time, which is cool because if you're wanting to take them down for the season, you can actually leave these up on the house. They stay really low profile and slim, take all the lights down and put them back up next year, or you can just leave the lights up year round. They're gonna use these for your cord management. These also have a hole to screw in if you feel like the 3M sticky is not enough to help you work with the cables. They've also sent us some jumpers and other things that go along with it, some extra sticky, some screws. I feel like as far as hardware goes, I'm gonna have everything that I need. Let's head outside. What we're gonna do is route how we're gonna do the lights. So we have 156 feet in this kit, and you have to work with where your receptacle placement is. I've already got the lights brought out. I've got a receptacle on this part of the house right by the side door there, and we're gonna come up, we're gonna come over, we're gonna go up the gable, we're gonna go back down the gable, and then we're gonna come around the front of the house, through here, through the eave, and then back across the top there. And if we have any left, we're gonna shoot down that back side there. Let's go ahead and get started. This is probably my favorite part of the install. So make sure you clean before you put each one, and then just peel, stick, and then I did a long press on each one. And then it's very simple. They give you a ruler and a guide so you can use it as a story pole to make sure that you stay off the wall per the manufacturer's instructions. I went around the corner, shot up the gable, went back down the gable here in just a moment. Everything went super smooth. Me and the kids went out there together with the dog, went out and had a time, had them installed literally in less than 30 minutes. So we've got all of the lights installed all the way around the house. It wrapped around about 3/4 of the house. I was able to do the entire front, up the gable, back down the gable, across the front, all the way, and about halfway through the back of our house. We were just testing out some of the features, and one of the most interesting things is you can actually set music over there by wherever you plug it in at, and it has a built-in microphone and it will actually play to the music. All right, now that we've got everything installed, all we have to do is open up our app. Our app was very easy to set up, and I was able to have it connected via Bluetooth. All you have to do is wherever you decide to put your plug-in connection for your 120 volts, then what you'll do is right there you push a button, sets up with your phone very simply. We're here on the DIY section. These are custom ones that I've created. This is just a red and green back and forth. This one here is our Christmas 2 that we've made, and you can modify and make these however you want them. If you want to make an adjustment, you just click on that DIY button and you can change the effects. Let's change it to chasing. Let's click preview. Now the lights chase each other. We can also go down here, scroll, and increase the speed. Now, anytime you're working in the do-it-yourself mode or you're making a modification or adjustment to one of the scenes, you have to click the preview button if you want to see it in real time. Then we can change which way it goes, clockwise, counterclockwise, back and forth. It's coming around the other side of the house. Love it. All right, and then we can save that scene whenever we're ready. It'll ask us if we want to change the name. I do not. Then if you just want to go to some of the pre-built scenes up here, you can. Scroll down, they got plenty of pre-built scenes. You can go through, very cool. We're also going to look at some of the other features. festival mode. You can click on it. They have them set for certain moods. If we want to create our own, we just hit that plus button. We can choose the way of the dynamic. Let's look at flying forward. That's a pretty cool one. Let's turn the speed way up. We can start choosing our own colors. So we just hit the plus button, and then we take that color and move it wherever we want on the spectrum. Tons of colors. Move it over here. That'll be that color. Then we can add another color. Then we move it over here and add another color. Move it over here and add another color, and so on and so forth. And then if we want to get rid of a color, we just select it and hit the trash button, and those are the colors that will be inside of our specific scene. Then we scroll down. We're just going to click save. We're going to call this test. Now we confirm it, and there you go. There's the colors that we selected and in the pattern that we wanted. And then if we want to modify it, all we have to do is click that DIY button and we can go in. Now let's take a look at one of my favorite features about this, and that is the timing. So if you click over here at the bottom of the app, I've got mine set to turn on at 8 or turn off at 8 a.m. and turn on at 5 p.m. every night because we are on the other side of time change. You can add here any times actions that you want, the days that you want it to execute, and what you want it to do. You can have it adjust the brightness, you can have it turn on or off. Very convenient, very handy. So overall, been really happy with these so far. Really excited to see how they hold up throughout the winter. A feature that I really like is you can individually turn the lights on or off. So you can actually go through, and if there's some certain lights that you do not want on or off, you can actually just turn them on or off. So you go through, let's say you don't want to be super bright on your neighbor's side of the house, you can just turn those lights off. And if you want to, you can go back and you can go back through and turn them on just like so. And I'm probably going to leave mine just like that. So I thought that was really cool. I want to give a shout out to Lumary for sponsoring this video and sending us these awesome lights. I highly recommend picking a set up. You can go down in the description below and you can get a link and you can go pick up your own for your home. They also sell a ton of other products that you can use indoors and outdoors. Let me show you one more of my favorite features before we get off. Turn the outdoor lights to green.
Sure, changing the outside lights to green.
There you go. Turn the outdoor lights to red.
All right, changing the outside lights to red.
Boom. So you guys can see that you can control it with your Google Home. I am the electrical code coach, and my bargain is that these videos will add value to you, and you will in turn add value to others. Let's get to it.